Hi, my name is Brent. I'm at PAX East 2018 and I'm showing Shape of the World. So this is an exploration game in sort of the genre of Proteus or perhaps Journey. And your goal in the game is to sort of work your way through the world, going from biome to biome and kind of discovering the way to get out of one biome into another. Get to the end point of the game by solving puzzles, and not really puzzles actually, but like activating switches or touching monuments, building parts of the world that help you get to the next area of the overall world. I think that something that would be intriguing for somebody who hasn't played this game yet, maybe just not playing a game like where you're running away from things or chasing things. I guess it's like a more relaxed kind of game. So yeah, if you just sort of don't want to have any anxiety or just want a sort of chill experience, then this is kind of the game for you. I'm a SFX and music guy, so that's what I'm doing in video games is that. And I'm working on a few other indie titles right now and AAA title. I grew up playing NES games at first and Super Nintendo. I'm a big lover of old retro games, so of course the Mario Brothers series. I'd probably say my favorite game of all time is Super Metroid. Kind of like that sort of dark dystopian sort of music. I think the developer was influenced by games like Proteus and maybe Journey and stuff like that. And he kind of did a bunch of like 2D art, and eventually that sort of formed into the like artwork style that you see in the game. I guess some of the music maybe was not game influenced. Like we like sort of the same music, like electronic music, like Chemical Brothers or Underworld and groups like that. This is one of my first games. I've worked on other games. I've worked on a game called Vox Machinae. It's a VR game where you sort of like fight other mechs. There's like mainly like 2 or 3 of us, but it sort of like expanded and contracted as time went on. So we got a little bit of help from some people. I guess we started around 3 years ago. I made a lot of the music in Logic X, and I did a lot of the sound design in Pro Tools. We implemented the sound in Fmod Studio, and we used that as a plugin in Unreal Engine. And we shared files via like Dropbox. I learned how to use Unreal Engine, and that's a pretty useful tool if you want to work in game development. I guess I laughed quite hard when I saw some of the creatures my friend had designed. They're pretty silly. So whenever I designed audio for the game, I do a lot of QA testing and sort of play the game and see how things sound. And yeah, sometimes I'd be a little bit surprised how they would interact with me, and usually found that pretty funny. This is my second time at PAX. I was at PAX Prime back in like 2015 or so, and this is my first time in Boston at PAX East. I think PAX has a really good gamer environment, I guess. The people here are really into it. And yeah, I like the positivity, I like the enthusiasm, and the venue itself is quite good. All the games here are really interesting, so yeah, don't really have anything bad to say about PAX, and I would definitely come back if I can. Visit the website, shapeoftheworldgame.com, and yeah, just Google us, I guess, Shape of the World Game.